Colorado Congresswoman Lauren Boebert is part of an effort reintroducing legislation to get the gray wolf off the endangered species list. The Pet and Livestock Protection Act aims to let states set their own rules and regulations for managing their gray wolf population. We, of course, have been following the reintroduction process of wolves in Colorado for years now. Colorado Parks and Wildlife is planning to have range riders, which are people who patrol ranches day and night, to help protect livestock from wolves. Well, now the process has begun to find those who are willing to take on that job. Your reporter in the mountains, Spencer Wilson, takes us now to Glenwood Springs and explains the delicate balance in this controversial topic.
It's the conversations happening up there between producers, potential range riders, and folks who have used range riders in other states successfully that are going to change the conversation across the Colorado landscape.
Colorado Parks and Wildlife is looking to educate folks on range riders to be deployed where wolves have been released as an added measure of protection for producers and their livestock. The best way to learn is from others who've gone before us.
There's a better opportunity to get ahead of things based on the experiences that we've had elsewhere. That's what it feels like to me. And it's going to be challenging, but there's still an opportunity within the challenge.
Speakers from Arizona, Oregon, and other parts of the West who have dealt with wolves mixing with ranchers were on hand and have opinions on how our Colorado reintroduction has gone so far, specifically our relationship between ranchers and CPW.
You need to start with a foundation, and I don't think you have one.
Which is part of what has inspired CSU grad Emma Baker to get involved and try out to be a range rider.
It's hard. It's really hard. I think people come kind of from opposite perspectives, and I guess you could say they are pulling apart, and I think people being willing to have more conversations about it would help, for sure.
She says her background in agriculture and eco-preservation gives her a unique ability to sympathize with all players in this game, and she wants to bring them back together.
I was taught that every species exists for a reason, and so I think it has negative effects to completely eliminate a species, but then I also understand how financially and emotionally damaging it is. And as they were saying in the talk, genetically, if you lose a cow or a sheep that's really good, like it's hard. I do see both sides of it, so that's why I kind of want to try to meet in the middle.
CPW has said it hopes to get more than a dozen range riders out riding in Colorado in time for calving season, when livestock is most vulnerable, but is still in the process of hiring and training them right now. In Glenwood Springs, Spencer Wilson covering Colorado First.